Come on and get in. Hey there, welcome to Michael on the Go, Catholic Family Man Edition. Social media, personal and professional, segmentation and integration considerations. So I'm actually doing an edition of this for my Catholic Family Man, as well as an edition of this for my michaelgiannotti.com tech blog. So a little bit different focus with the two videos, and that's why I'm doing two editions of this. But I received an email the other day after I did my branding session around, protecting your personal brand, and I got a lot of hits, which I'm thankful for on that. A lot of people commenting, sending me notes, but in one particular, I got one from this gentleman named Andy, who pinged me, and he had some questions. First of all, he thanked me and stuff. He said he's getting ready to do some similar activities where he is going to be messaging predominantly around professional, but also he has personal stuff. And he said, look, I see that you have your Facebook account, your Twitter accounts, and then you have your blog where you post the videos and do those things. He said, but his question was this: when it comes to personal and professional social media, where do you draw the line and segment them out or let them be together? And in particular, he said he noticed that on my Twitter, when I posted promotion of content up to Twitter or Facebook, that it wasn't necessarily differentiated that it was, hey, this is for a technical audience, or this is for faith and family audience, or this and that. And he said, is that something is there a reason behind that? What's my thoughts behind it? Should he be doing segmentation? Should he not be doing that? And how does that all fall into being? So, first of all, I'm talking to you, Catholic Family Man, as people who, I would hope are a part of the new evangelization, who are looking to lead others to Christ first and foremost. And so I'll use the examples, and I'm going to talk about what happened, where I went through some of that thought process of myself and how my wife helped me with it. And there's a couple of things to think about. First of all, if you are the employed member of the family, we are all called in the new evangelization. My wife has always been keen to remind me, God bless her, she's absolutely right, over the years, our first evangelism and our first mission, as people of the church, is to our family. And so as the bread earner, provider for my family, I have to always keep in mind what I'm doing and where and when I may cross the line and things. I have to safeguard employment and taking care of my family. If I was a single guy, it'd be a whole different ball game, but I'm not. I have responsibilities. The Lord has entrusted me with a wife and children whom I provide for. So as I go about my activities, I always have thought of that and kept that in mind. And so, there's been a fine line, and at one point I thought of creating, in fact I was going to, I set about creating separate Twitter account, separate Facebook presence. I was creating separate social media presences for my Catholic Family Man stuff, so that those who wanted to tune in to around faith and family, that's the channels that they would see that on. Those who wanted to tune into my tech would tune into my technical aspect. And I had thought long and hard about that. Now I'm very blessed to work at an organization where I have the freedom to do things, as long as I'm not doing, taking part in activities that are competitive or undermining my company. I am free to voice my opinions and thoughts and feelings on all kinds of things, from political to social to faith and family. And so my wife said, look, you're just Mike. You shouldn't separate out, and you should just be yourself. So from a personal and evangelistic standpoint, what I decided after her saying that was this: look, my social media presence, I had that for my organization, for the stuff we do as a part of that, we have a Facebook page for that. We have a blog for that. Do I cross promote things in my personal venue that's coming from work? Sure, because that's all a part of who I am. I do technical evangelism and community work. I do faith and family discussions and my thoughts and all that. That's all a part of me, Michael the person. I do not go on to my work one though, and my work stuff, and promote my faith and family, because that would be inappropriate. It's not a part of that, and I need to keep that in mind. So, you know, if you're looking at the fact that from an individual standpoint, you would like to start a blog up or some type of thing like a blog, wiki, etc., you know, a YouTube channel, to start doing content around something like faith and family, even politics, social context, etc., I would say that when it comes to your personal networks and channels, my advice and my thoughts, which have come because of the well-timed intervention and thoughtfulness of my wife Tracy, who is far smarter than me and astute in this than I am, is this: that from your personal standpoint, those things are a part of who you are, right? So you should feel free to cross, you know, when you post up, like here, I'm going to post this video, it's going to go out to my Michael Gennady Twitter feed. It's going to go out to my Michael Gennady Facebook page, to my Michael Gennady Pinterest, etc. It's going to go out to all that, because that's me. It's who I am. This is who I am, right? This is a part of me, and where I'm at and who I am and the things that are important to me. If people don't want that, they don't have to follow me up, you know, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, do all those things. But those are my person. That's me, the person, and where the totalness of me will come out. So I would say that. I would say if you are working, also if you work though at a company, right, and you are creating a social presence, a blog, a website with interactivity, posting content, etc., you want to be able to promote that, but you should create some entities out there in social media realm, right? So for example, at my work, we have a Facebook page. When I post things out, when things get posted to our work site where we do social, I do videos and all that stuff, that not only do I promote it personally on my personal stuff because I'm involved with it, but it also gets promoted, and I actually do those postings and to our Facebook page. So you should have, for your professional, right, your professional, even if you're involved in a professional organization that, for example, if it's faith-based, right? Maybe, you know, I know some folks who are involved in the publishing business with Christian publishing. They publish books, videos, etc. You know, it's very appropriate for them to have a professional website with blog, a corresponding Facebook page, Twitter account, and all those things that map back to those professional pieces. Great example, Jason and Kristalina Everett. They do great stuff on theology of the body. They do personal things as well. So they post personally and they cross promote on their personal social channels, but they have for theirs is chastity.com. For that whole branding, they have a website, they have a Facebook page, they have Twitter, they have all these corresponding ones where the professional activities all funnel through and take place. And then yes, because it's part of them on their personal stuff, do they also cross promote it? Absolutely. So the point is this: your personal can be a summation and expression across the board, but if you are engaged in professional social media activities, you should have corresponding social media outlets that are branded as that professional piece, right? And that you also put there. But as far as your personal stuff, you shouldn't have to put up, you know, Mike the tech, Mike the faith family guy, Mike the political entity, because it's all you. It is all, in the words of my wife Tracy, it's who you are. All of that is who you are, and you shouldn't have to break it up. Just some food for thought. Do what you will. Everybody has to make their own call on that, but That's my thoughts and feelings on it. With that, this is Michael on the Go, Catholic Family Man Edition. Then you have a great day. Take care. As always, ciao. God bless and peace.